Hi, everyone. Okay, had to make sure I wasn't muted. Hello, my name is Lacey Jane, and this is Criminally Confident. And this is Coco. If you can see her, no, you can't. Um, she is attending today's show with me. Uh, hope that's okay. I am so excited that you have chosen to spend some time with me because if you are here, that means that you are helping the algorithm. That means that you are helping bring more views and eyes to this channel, which I so greatly appreciate. First off, want to say thanks to my mods and appreciate all the help, everything that you guys are assisting me with on the reg. And oh, look, they show up and they show out, don't they? Hello, Mitchell. Hello, Jess. Hello, Kristen. Hi, guys. Thanks so much for dropping in and participating in today's YouTube presentation. Today, we are going to Coco. This cat is treading water, guys. She's treading. And I don't know if she knows how to swim. Okay. Add to list a tripod that works. This is a necessity at this point. So yesterday we left off on the trial of Kouri Richins, which if you have been watching any other streams, yesterday was absolutely bonkers. And before we get to the main event, like the fireworks and everything going off, metaphorically of speaking, of course, we have to listen to one more person that I think is important for you to know about in order to understand how we are here today. And that is one of her friends that she met with prior to her husband's ultimate passing, which is super, super sad. And I also want to let you guys know that I'm not going to be showing the digital forensic scientist because it was just so much data and it was a lot. And I found it really difficult to keep my attention while I was listening to it. So we are going to skip over that. But if you are interested in this trial, I highly recommend that you go and watch her. That was, I believe, day 7. So it took like an entire day. So wanted to suggest that. Sorry for everyone. If you didn't know this, I do a vertical and a horizontal stream. I stream two ways. So I get most of my views from people who are on their phones and we call it doom scrolling, right? And as long as it's longer than X amount of seconds, it counts. And I get people that are here for minutes, which according to ChatGPT, which is, the YouTube handbook of how to do YouTube these days, that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and start there. For everyone who is here, whether it be a subscriber or a visitor or a recent for your page person, hello, thank you for joining us. Like I said, my name is Lacey Jane, and I do this Tuesday through Fridays, beginning usually at 3:30. I am having a severe flare-up. I'll leave it at that. I'm a little bit concerned, but we need to push through this because the algorithm has just been tearing up my heart. Now it's going to be stuck in your head all day. So let's go ahead and get started with this. And if I have to peace out for a second, I apologize. There's a lot of autoimmune stuff going on with me that I've never had happen before, and I don't know why it's happening other than stress. Thank you, Stan. I don't know what's going on, but like I said, I'm meeting with my surgeon on Tuesday. I have to have a special operation, involves my heart and my stomach, and I have to go to Cleveland for it. So I meet with him on Tuesday, and there's a lot of anxiety getting to that, but I'll keep you guys along for the road. I think I've picked up a lot of viewers from that situation as well, because I've been pretty open about having malls. Okay. Anyways, make sure to please comment, say hey, throw an emoji, like the stream. It really helps and gets this in front of more people. And, not too long ago, we were at 500,000 views. And I know that we can get back there. You guys, we were there not too long ago. It's kind of like, I think what Jess said, working smarter, not harder, using that double stream. So it can be confusing at times. I apologize, but we'll get there. Okay. Let me get this started. I appreciate your patience. Day 6. And if you hear that, that is my stomach growling. I'll mute myself if it gets to be too much. Okay, so this is the testimony with her friend. Maybe Mitchell. Just has that effect on people.
If you step in front of Brittany, we'll get you sworn in right here, please.
Now just going to say, she looks very...
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter before the court
nervous.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to the pains and penalties of perjury? Okay, thank you. Please have a seat.
8:40.
Good morning.
Good morning.
If you could please state your name and spell your last name.
Allison Wright, WRIGHT.
Ma'am, where do you work?
C&E
Hey,
Stone
buddy.
How long
Good
have
to
you
see
worked
ya.
there?
Since established in 2010.
Did you know Eric Richins?
Yes.
How did you know him?
I first met him in junior high. He was a friend of my sister's. They were both in high school. He spent time at our house, and eventually we ended up in high school at the same time.
No Bible because they're Mormon.
Is your husband was his business partner? Is that
Yes.
correct? Did you
I
know
don't know.
Kouri Richins?
I'm totally.
How did you know
shitting
Kouri
guys. I have
Richins?
no idea.
When I met her when she was dating Eric.
I want to talk with you about a couple of handwriting items before I ask you a few other questions.
What are you wearing?
That's States Exhibit
Damn.
8-49 for the record. Sorry, I've got too many things on my podium here. All right. So I'm going to hand you
Get
this
your life
booklet.
together, ma'am. Respectfully.
Okay, if you could turn to tab 4 for me. Do you recognize those items in tab 4?
Yes.
Is it, and if it's multiple pages, you can look through all the pages. Is it just the one page?
There's multiple pages.
Okay. And the first page is the one that you recognize. Is that right?
Correct.
Corey is
And go
giving
ahead
her,
and
like,
turn
a-
to tab 12 for me.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Thank you,
And
Jess,
do you
for
recognize those
the
items?
jewels.
What are in tab 4 and in tab 12? What are those items?
It's going towards the
They
tripod.
are returned checks from C&E Stonemasonry's banking account.
And are those checks that you gathered and gave to Katie Richins Benson?
Correct.
And you gathered those from C&E's accounting books and things like that, their bank records.
Correct. The check on tab 4 was collected on an online banking, and the other ones were printed checks from our files.
What do you do for C&E?
Admin and bookkeeping.
Okay. So I want to switch gears. I want to turn your attention to February of 2019. Do you recall that time frame?
Yes.
Was there a time in February of 2019 that you took a vacation with Eric Richins and Kouri Richins and your families?
Yes. No, just the adults.
Just the adults. Okay, no kids were there. And do you remember a conversation during that trip with Kouri Richins that stood out to you?
Yes.
Go ahead and describe for the jury what you remember about that conversation.
On our vacation, Kouri and I ended up alone for a moment and just talking about our families, life, kids.
Your Honor, objection, can you approach?
Yes.
We're objecting already? Come on. Let's get this going. Let me double check to make sure. Oh, yeah. It's not very long. Look at that pimple. I actually think it's more like a cyst. That looks very painful. Since it's quiet,
Please stand up and
please
stretch your legs
remember
one by
to
one.
like.
Please rise for the jury.
What in the gumbo tarnation are we doing here?
Please have a seat. We're still on the record.
Oh
Ms.
my
Sherbanek,
God.
if you would just answer the next several questions, we'll see where this goes.
Certainly. And so now that we're outside the presence of the jury, we're just going to get a preview of how you would answer the question that I just asked you. So describing what you remember from that conversation with Kouri Richins from the vacation.
While we were sitting there, we were discussing life, and Kouri then explained how things weren't super great in her marriage, how she felt trapped. She explained to me that there was a prenuptial agreement that was put in place, and I had never heard of that. She continued to say how I think the trap was mostly due to financial, is Eric would, because of the terms of the financial agreement, Eric would end up benefiting financially and continue to live as they currently were, where she would be in a different circumstance. She explained how she feared that the kids would be drawn to Eric's life and felt like she was unhappy in there, but feared what it would look like if she ended the marriage.
And is it okay if I ask a follow-up question?
Of course.
Did that conversation kind of give you context or inform you about Kouri, kind of what she was doing with her business at that time? Things started to make sense. Like I was impressed that she went and got a master's degree. Kouri's motivated, hardworking, and I always admired that. And she was very motivated, it felt like, to become financially independent.
Your Honor, this conversation, can we get a foundation of exactly when in 2019 this conversation took place? Sometime in that year?
Mid-February. Okay. I think the trip started on the 17th. And I'm not sure what day.
Do you want to have this discussion with witness
I
presser?
do, outside, if she could step down and step out.
Do you want any more for recollection before we have the conversation?
No.
Okay. Do you mind just waiting out in the lobby for us for a minute? Thank you.
That was a interesting choice of attire. Those two colors on top of each other. I would have.
Your Honor, may it please the court. According to Mrs. Wright, this conversation took place in February of 2019. 3 years prior, more than 3 years prior to Mr. Richins' death. In the interim, in between 2019 and 2022, the Richins attended marriage counseling and worked on their marriage, and a bunch of water under the bridge. This, to allow a conversation on a vacation in a situation where two women are just chatting about the condition of their marriage, 3 years, there's certainly no allegation here that Kouri Richins was planning to murder her husband 3 years in advance. Outrageously prejudicial due to the temporal distance in the statement that is being made. No relevance because it's 3 years prior.
Why isn't it relevant to show that Ms. Richins was aware of the outcome financially that would flow to her from a divorce based upon the prenuptial agreement?
She's aware of that when she signs the prenuptial agreement. They've entered the agreement that she signed.
This is, well, I mean, I think you've answered my question. It is relevant to show she's aware of it.
No,
That's why
sir.
you're fighting
The
for
conversation in 2019 certainly isn't relevant. They have introduced a prenuptial agreement that she signed. It's clear that she knew.
I apologize for interrupting you. It's not clear because it doesn't, I have no evidence that she read it. I don't have any evidence that she understood it. Here, I have a witness saying she understood it, was aware of it, was fearful of it, was taking steps to mitigate.
Okay. If that's going to come in over my objection, certainly respect your ruling. We've made our record, but I would ask that all the rest of that conversation be stricken as too far away, about being trapped in her marriage, about being unhappy. Everything about that is utterly irrelevant and outrageously prejudicial. And we would ask that it be stricken and only be allowed to say that she discussed her prenuptial agreement, and that's it. And we also would like a continuing objection to any questions of this witness about any conversation in 2019. And we respect your ruling on that.
Okay, so defendant's objection to this series of questions of Ms. Wright is overruled. The testimony that was put on the record through the voir dire requested by defendant is relevant because it shows defendant's genuine subjective awareness of what she believed were the financial consequences that would flow to her if she and her husband divorced. It provides additional probative value because it shows that she was concerned about
He's so patient.
having less money than her husband if they divorced by virtue of the prenuptial agreement. She was taking steps to mitigate that potential, those potential financial effects. She was concerned about how her children might associate more with her husband by virtue of the lifestyle that he would be able to maintain in a post-divorce financial environment. That is all probative to the issues in this case, and it is not substantially outweighed by the danger of unfair prejudice.
Your Honor, can I also get a ruling just to avoid having to take another break when the jury comes back? Obviously, I have a right to go into her credibility and bias at this point, no matter what's being asked on direct, correct?
That's a very broad statement. You can certainly go into potential sources of bias.
Thank you. That's all I need.
Okay.
Well, I'm
folks,
so
let's
happy we
take a
figured that
10-minute break. We'll come back at 10 of 12. Thank you. No one is allowed to speak to me.
He's like, I had to go take my Valium after this lady's BS. If my face moves out of the vertical stream, will someone let me know? It's the
Please have a seat
tripod.
as you come in.
It moves on its own. Don't bite me.
All right, please have a seat. Ms. Shervanek, please proceed.
So, Ms. Wright, before we took our break, I had asked you about a conversation you had with Kouri Richins on a vacation you took. When did that vacation take place?
February of 2019.
And what was that conversation? Describe for the jury what happened during that conversation.
Kouri and I were finally in a position where our husbands were no longer with us. We were just discussing life. We both have kids, our marriages, and Kouri opened up and shared that things were difficult at home. And
The cat.
a word I remember is that she felt trapped. At this time, I learned that their marriage had a prenuptial agreement.
And she explained that she felt like she was frustrated in the relationship, but also it would be difficult to leave. Eric would end up financially secure and her the opposite. She feared what would happen in divorce. She mentioned that maybe the kids would prefer him with the lifestyle that they had, four-wheelers and toys and opportunities, where she would have less. She feared how she would be represented by him in the community. I felt for
Like
her.
LDS community.
It was a hard conversation. I knew that
This is who's
things had
biting
been
me.
hard since their youngest child was born, and I was tender towards her current circumstance.
Thank you. And did that conversation give you any context to what was happening in terms of Kouri's business at that time?
Yeah, Kouri is super ambitious. She went back to school and got a master's degree. I was impressed. I had young kids. I wasn't sure I could do that. She then went and got a real estate license and was trying to build that business. That conversation kept playing in my mind as I think this is a way to become financially independent and secure.
Thank you. Those are all my questions for you. The defense may have some. Thanks.
Thank you.
May it please the court. Good morning.
Good morning.
This conversation you're talking about happened in Hawaii, didn't it?
No.
Where was it?
Costa Rica.
I'm sorry, Costa
Oh,
Rica.
Let's make the
And
record
the
clear.
reason you all were talking about her marriage, there was a reason she was upset in her marriage at that time, wasn't there?
Not that I know.
Think hard.
I think she was upset.
As opposed to not thinking.
But I
hard?
understood from the conversation
It
is things were frustrating at home.
And that's because she believed he was having an affair with a coworker. Is that right?
You're
Is that right?
She and I never discussed her thinking about an affair.
Is that the context of the conversation you were having that day, that she believed he was having an affair with a coworker? And that's why she was upset with her marriage and talking about divorce.
I don't recall that.
Were you aware of it at that time, that there was an affair going on between Eric and a coworker?
I don't recall that conversation versus when I found out.
When did
So
you find
this
out?
is the first time we're hearing this in the trial.
Or wait, I'm sorry, will you repeat that question?
When did you find out that Eric was having an affair with a woman that worked with him?
These are facts, not in evidence. Assumes facts, not in evidence.
Foundation. You got to lay foundation for this. I'm not sure this witness knows anything about it. Why don't you ask?
You just testified that when you found out, you weren't sure if it was during this conversation. So when did you find out?
That's not accurate. You have to ask it open-ended.
Okay. When did you find out? Was it any time near this conversation?
Will you repeat that question with more detail?
When did you find
It's like we're learning how to be a lawyer during one of the biggest trials of 2026. This is just wild. And by the way, the lady who's at the stand, this is who is representing the guy who's accused of unaliving, because YouTube doesn't like real words, Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson. And we've been covering those hearings. So if you're interested in that, make sure to keep watching. Thanks.
out that Eric was supposedly having an affair with another woman in context to this conversation? Before, after, during?
I'm having a difficult time understanding because help me understand affair. Because like, I think there was a friendship with a lady, but I don't know exactly what was going on.
Understood. That's fair.
Friendship.
So let me rephrase it. Did you become aware that Eric had intimate feelings towards a woman that he was working with?
Your Honor, assumes fact, not evidence,
She's
argument, and
asking
question.
whether this person ever became aware of it. Over.
The judge.
It's a yes or no question. Ms. Wright, can we start there?
Can you repeat the question?
Did you become aware that Eric, at around this time, 2019, had intimate feelings towards another woman that he worked with that was causing problems in their marriage?
I don't remember when I became aware of it.
Ballpark.
I'm sorry. I think I'd heard of it like twice, and I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
When you were having this conversation with Kouri, did you know at that time?
I don't believe I did.
All right, these vacations, you had vacations with Eric and Kouri on more than one occasion, didn't you guys?
Yes,
And then at some point, those totally stopped, didn't they?
yes.
And what happened that made you guys stop going on vacations together?
COVID was the next year.
Besides COVID.
Our family life was busy.
In fact, didn't Cody and Eric have a big falling out? Your husband is Cody, right? Correct.
Ooh.
Husband is Cody.
And how does
There was
Cody
a
Wright
fight.
know Eric?
We were friends in high school. They went on to work together, broke off and started a business together, and maintained their friendship.
So
Yeah.
they were business partners.
Correct.
And they both owned C&E stonemasonry together, right?
Correct.
And at some point, your families quit hanging out. Personally.
We continue to go to birthday parties and like that kind of an event. No longer vacations. I think we had a vacation planned in 2020 that got canceled due to COVID is the one that I recall.
In fact, didn't Eric and Cody have a falling out over Cody calling the police on Eric?
Cody didn't call the police on Eric.
Did Cody provide testimony against Eric with relation to an investigation against Eric for violating hunting laws?
Lack of foundation.
Well, this is a different question. Ask her if she's aware.
Are you aware that Cody provided information to law enforcement against Eric for a violation of hunting laws?
Oh my
And Eric
God.
and him,
That's
as I would
petty.
say, fell out over that. I don't know another word. Had a disagreement about that.
Yes, temporarily.
And you guys never vacationed together again after that, did you?
No.
All right. Now, you said that you did the payroll and the bookkeeping at C&E. Is that right?
We have a payroll service company.
Oh, sorry, sure. Okay, but you do the bookkeeping.
Yes,
So you know how much money's coming into that company, right?
correct.
And you know how much money's going out, right?
Yes,
And do you and your husband have joint, do you share your marital money, or does he keep his business money separate?
we share our marital money.
Pause for 1 second, Ms. Messer. Go ahead, Ms. Sherman.
Outside the scope of correct.
Sustained.
All right. Setting aside your personal financial affairs, you're very aware of C&E's financial affairs, correct? Because you do the bookkeeping.
Correct.
All right. And
Objection, Your Honor, this is still outside the scope.
no, it's not.
Yeah, and please approach. I'm not sure where you're headed here.
Zach said vacations are where friendships go to die, and I actually couldn't agree more. Sometimes, like when you think you have this vibe and you're with each other for 24/7, kind of like COVID, you realize like you hate each other. I think that's why we saw so many marriages after COVID.
Your next question, please, Ms. Nestor.
No, don't feel guilty.
Since Eric's death, you and your family have grown pretty close to the Richins family. Is that fair?
Objection, Your Honor.
Goes to bias.
Scope.
Goes to
Look at-
bias.
Overruled. If you would please restate the question.
Since Eric's death, you and Cody have become very close to the Richins family. Is that fair?
I would say the relationship didn't change.
So you were very close to them before.
Yes,
And it's true that since Eric's death, your husband has even accompanied them to court hearings and sat beside them. Is that right?
yes,
Have you?
yes.
And
You're right.
I think everything else is going to be when we recall. Ma'am, we're going to recall you later. We would ask that you're not released from your subpoena, and the judge will instruct you about that. That's all we have at this time, Your Honor.
Anything within the scope of cross, Ms. Sherman?
I could just have a minute.
Of course.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Wright, you're free to go today. You're still subject to the subpoena that you were served with. You may be called back. Between now and then,
She probably
please
will
do
be.
not speak to anybody about your testimony, including your husband. Okay. And please don't watch any coverage of this case. Don't read, listen, watch anything about it. Do you agree to do those things?
Yes,
Very good. You're free to go. Thank you for your time.
thank you.
Please don't yell. You don't need to tell me.
Good time for a lunch break, counsel? Or do we have another short witness you want to get on and off?
Your Honor, we can break. I understand there's some legal issues to address too, so.
Understood. Okay. Any objection to a lunch break, counsel? All right, please rise for the jury. Folks, quick reminder, you know what I'm going to say. Please don't discuss the case. Don't read, watch, or listen to anything about it. Please don't do any research. Enjoy your lunch. 12:40,
Are they on
counsel? Is that reasonable?
If they're on
Yes,
the record for this,
Yes, sir.
Okay, 12:40. Thank you.
a short. Apparently, I have a short neighbor. But I haven't seen them. And I did not.
Have a seat. Thank you. We're on the record. Mr. Blood.
Your Honor, we're going to quickly next call Detective O'Driscoll just for a phone download. We'll have perhaps more time later.
Okay.
But then it's Mr. Coach and I understand the defense has some objections related to Mr. Coach.
Now we're going to get to the really important testimony that happened yesterday. Let me bring this up. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the like button. Helps the algorithm. I greatly appreciate it. And if you aren't a subscriber, why? It's free. And this is a great place to be every Tuesday through Friday at 3:30.
Mr. Grossman, good afternoon. If you'd step in front of Brittany, we'll get you sworn in.
You please raise your right hand.
Oops, let me make this all big.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to the pains and penalties of perjury?
What do you mean by the whole truth?
Sir, do you swear to tell the whole truth under the pains and penalties of perjury, yes or no?
I won't lie. I'll tell you much. In this setting, I assume all the answers to questions not honest.
Stand right there for a moment, if you don't mind. Can I invite you folks to take a walk for a moment? Please rise for the jury.
A long walk off a short pier. Look at her. She's like, I can't believe I ruined my marriage for this guy. Oh my God. I can't believe he just said that.
Have a seat, if you don't mind. Mr. Grossman, do you understand the difference between what's true and what's not true?
I do.
Do you promise, under the pains and penalties of perjury, to tell the truth when you're asked questions?
Absolutely.
Anything further, Mr. Bloodworth?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Would you bring the jury back in?
Your Honor, an instruction that he's taken enough.
I'll make it clear.
All right. Someone on X pointed out a person in the gallery sitting
So that you're
behind
not
Kouri
surprised, I'll just ask you to confirm that you've sworn to tell the
that looks like they took a gummy and they're going through a universal escapade in their mind. I'll point him out once I see him.
Folks, please have a seat as you come in. Please have a seat. Mr. Grossman, just to confirm, you have sworn an oath to tell the truth, correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good, sir. Mr. Bloodworth, please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. What, sir, is your name?
Robert Joshua Grossman.
Sir, do you know Kouri Richins?
I do.
How do you know her?
I've known her for, I don't know, a decade probably at this point. We met in South Carolina. She was flipping a house and I answered, and a help wanted ad.
Oh,
Did
romantic.
you come to know her
Very
in South
Hallmark.
Carolina through helping her flip homes?
I did.
Did there come a time you moved to Utah?
Yes.
Oh dear.
When, sir, was that?
It was just as COVID was kicking off. So 2020, I believe, or early in the year.
And why did you move to Utah?
To work with her, help her flip houses.
And when you moved to Utah, where did you stay?
Initially, I stayed at a flip that she had acquired in Heber. I had my dog with me. We do live in flips, me and the dog.
The dog? Why don't you guys work?
Other than accommodations, did she pay you for your service?
We didn't have any contractual agreement. She took care of me. I lived for free. She gave me money whenever I needed it. I just, I liked her, so I'd work for free. Not that she didn't, pay me. She did from time to time in lump sums. And
Did she also give you a truck?
yes, she bought me a truck, 2 of them. Bought me one, traded in, got another one at one point.
Why
Didn't trade it in,
these
gave it to
millions
her
of
mother.
dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the best.
Did, sir, there come a time when your relationship turned romantic?
Yes.
About when?
Same time, just before driving to Utah.
So right about the outset of COVID.
Right.
Scott, can I get Exhibit 3-1, please?
Witness has
Thank you, Your Honor. It's been admitted. Can we publish it?
Exactly.
Scott, can you zoom in on the top portion? Thank you. Mr. Grossman, do you recognize that document before you?
I know what it's alluding to. I know of it. Yes, sir.
And did you know about a trip planned to the secret St. Martin's Resort?
Yes.
So I want to take a look at the passenger name line. There's some initials there. RG with a birth date of 9 December 1982 and a gender of male. So are those your initials?
Yes.
Is that your birthday?
Yes.
Perhaps obviously.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you. Did you and Kouri Richins at some point plan to go on this trip?
Yeah. She. I think that was a birthday present. I remember seeing a text or something. She sent it to me. We didn't discuss it much, but it was there.
Thank you, Scott.
Is that it?
During that time that you were romantically involved with Miss Richins, did you love her?
Yes.
During that time,
Much.
did you feel that she loved you?
Yeah.
We were dating.
I have a tendency of going head over heels, though, probably more than most. So, I think she did.
Did you exchange text messages with Kouri Richins?
Yes.
From the time you moved to Utah, about how often?
Daily, unless she was mad at me or vice versa.
Which was all a
What
house of cards.
topics on those messages did you discuss?
Same thing you would discuss with your best friend, plus house flipping stuff. Life.
You discuss her children?
Yes.
So I'm going to show you now some text messages between
She looks
you and Miss
very
Richins.
sad.
Okay.
They're the same ones I believe we've looked at
What do you
before.
guys
I'm
think?
going to ask you if you've recognized them. If you can recognize them right away, that's fine. If you'd like me to scroll down through them again, I'm happy to do that, okay?
Okay.
She just
Scott,
looks
can I get Exhibit 2-13 Delta, please?
stupid.
Can you just kind of scroll through the whole string? Without zooming in. Just, yeah.
those are pretty small. If you need people to zoom
Yeah.
in, you can ask. Sir.
Is that good enough for you to identify him, or do you want to zoom in and step through him?
I mean, if you could zoom in a hair, that
Yeah.
wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Was I supposed to be reading them at that clip?
No, I just,
right there?
what I'm going to ask
Okay.
you, the
I got
question for you, sir, is do you recognize this as a text exchange that you had with Ms. Richins?
I got you. And I do for this one.
Okay. Then the state moves to admit 2-13D.
Could you just, Scott, could you just scroll down and let me take a look at everything that's in there real quick? Keep going.
Huh?
Okay.
Kristen, what?
All right. Okay. All right.
I really hope that her lawyer invests in a stylist at some point.
Is that it? Oh my gosh. Never mind. Okay.
Oh my gosh, never mind.
Council, take the time.
Pull it up. Let me just pull it up real quick. I don't believe I have any objection to that one. I'm going to say no objection.
States 2-13D is admitted.
Your Honor,
You'll let me know when you want to publish them.
moves to publish, yeah. And
Understood.
then, Scott, if we could just walk through them with the jury, please.
Oh, cool. We got a few new subs. Thank you, guys. Let's keep that number going up. I'd love to hit 2,000. I think it's doable. Hello, Zane. I'm a little late, but hello. Oh, shoot, I wasn't looking at the screen. I was looking at analytics. Do you guys want me to read these? Can you something specific spiked this though? Oh shoot. Can't text it. This texting shit sucks. Several things. If you lived one day with my phone, you would get it. That's from Josh. Not mad at you. Know that. This is faux. These. Whoa. Oh, it's. I do have it at. You go, girl. Oops. Okay. All right. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Josh to K-Babe, as in Kouri. I'll tell you some of what was on my mind today, tomorrow. What do you want to know that I'm not telling you or quiet about? Asks K-Babe to Josh. I want to know everything about you. It's part of being in love. Not tonight, though. I don't want any of that info tonight. We good. That's from Josh to K-Babe. He had that Android life. K-Babe replies with, something specific spiked this, though. There's something you want to know that I didn't tell you. Can you tell me what it was? I know you're busy, tired, sore fingers, not wanting to text me because a call would be better or in person. but I'll be up all night wondering, babe, worrying, horrible, feeling horrible. I would greatly appreciate you telling me. But if not, that's okay. Not tonight. From Josh. Can't text it. This texting shit sucks. Several things. Meaning he has several questions. If you lived one day with my phone, you would get it. What does that even mean? Not mad at you. Know that. It's this phone, these cuts, meaning the cuts on his fingers, too time consuming. I have 2 hours of driving soon. I have to get off this job. And that was sent to K-Babe. It's draining to love you. My heart is burning with sadness to have to read that. Like it popped out of my chest and somehow someone is stomping on it. I'm sorry I'm draining to love. I know that this would come one day. Just was hoping it wasn't today or anytime soon because I love you. I love talking to you, being with you, laughing and joking, venting, and being overly happy with news I got today. The sense of never feeling judged with you and just so comfortable around you. I don't have that in my marriage. And I really enjoy my relationship and love for you. But you're right. We both know this love triangle can't go on forever. You don't deserve it. I don't deserve you. I can't expect you to be around for the day that the trigger gets pulled. Ooh. Because who knows when that will be? I tried and failed. I can't expect you to sit home and wonder what I'm doing or my home life or when I might call you or see you. That is so beyond selfish of me. You're right. I'm sorry I didn't see it until then. What a damn selfish person I am. How could I think someone like you would be okay with this for the rest of forever until I pull my head out of my ass? How selfish to not take a step away and let you just live your life without the constant wonder. Your love is draining. I'm sorry, babe. You're right. It has to be exhausting. And how dare me be okay with that? That's mental and physically stressful on you. I'm sorry, babe. Maybe saying goodbye earlier than later is better. I'm sorry you have to work so late. I shouldn't have kept you so late this morning. Again, selfish. Wow. I am just so sorry. I'm just now realizing this. I feel like an idiot. Don't text back. No words needed. Finish up work and get some rest. We can talk later. That was from K-Babe. Good night. I can't see any comments right now, just so you guys know. Love triangle? What do you mean by that? I don't get it. Really, dude? Well, I'm married and you, me, our relationship. I don't know what else to call it. I'm in love with a man that's not my husband. That's crazy. I could talk to you right now. We could be great. Not a fair shot. Instead, it's going to be misinterpreted text once again. Instead, it's going to be, let's end this sooner. I meant what I said yesterday, says K-Babe. I'll always love you, handsome. It's okay. We can talk tomorrow. I want to go to sleep as happy as I was when I woke up with you this morning. I won't misinterpret anything, or hope I don't, until I talk to you about it more. I'm sorry, babe. And this, by the way, these are all text messages from December 18th, 2021. You changed. Okay, sorry. It's draining to love you. You threw out the last half of the sentence away. You changed the meaning of the sentence by deleting some of it and then used your new sentence as an epiphany and a reason to profess your love, triangle, of Eric and end it sooner with me. That's what I gathered from that. Chopped liver over here, says Josh. Oh my God. You goofball, says Josh. I threw the last half of that sentence off because it's almost as bad as the first. Pretend to be an idiot. I took that as, are we ever going to address the elephant in the room and recognize what's really going on here? The bigger picture. Profess my love for Eric? What? That's not what I'm saying either. You took love triangle and changed it around to meaning professing my love for Eric, when that's not at all what I was doing. I'm telling you, I'm in love with you, with a man that's not my husband. That's 3 people. Want to make a circle with 3 people? You just didn't did the same exact thing I did, is what she meant to say. Assumed and misinterpreted a text. And that's from Kouri. I'll be interested to see if I have any viewers still after this. Kouri says, did the exact, as I said. If you think you love me now, then ending it sooner will be good for one reason only. Because if you don't, you're going to fall in love with me in ways you never thought you could. That is a guarantee. Speaking of guarantees, last night by no means counts as your guarantee. It was not stated as such prior, so it doesn't count, says Josh. And I have no idea what in the hell they're talking about. But I did it on purpose, says Josh. Oh no, another novella. You will never be chopped liver to me. Absolutely not. I had an epiphany of the selfish person I really am. That's the only epiphany I had. The day you yelled at me on the phone, you said that I was selfish, and I was so offended by that. And now I understand why you said that and why I felt so mad, because it's true. You're right. If we don't end things, I would fall deeper in love with you than I already am, which is going to be even harder. Okay, I'll take it. Doesn't count. Guarantee for the 3rd. Maybe that will be more of a date to remember than just celebrating Christmas in a guarantee. I know your fingers hurt. I know you're working. I can try to get away tomorrow for a phone call. I think we're going to need it. If you're going to be, guys, I have to let this read itself. Okay. Wait, that doesn't help anything. You're one of my best friends, babe. I want to be with you. Blah, 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 blah. No, ma'am. I thought you were getting a divorce. That's what I'm saying. What if that's in a year? You're supposed to sit around and wait for me? Of course I'd wait a year. If you're coming over on the 3rd to say goodbye to me, you're not invited. I'll take it back to 7 a.m. every morning or 9 at night every night. I'll just take 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. every day with multiple calls and visits in between. I'll see if I can find time to put a tree in Little Mill Creek tomorrow. If there's a particular one you want me to get, send it to me. No sweets, you do you tomorrow. Take a day, relax, storage unit stuff, panda walk. Don't worry about it. I really appreciate it though. This is a dumb message I'm not even going to read out loud. Hey, from Josh. Haha, you're the best. The thought of you not talking to you and your silly joke sounds awful and blah, 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 blah. Good night, pee in my pod. Ooh. Oh my God, this is so lame. I as in I love you, K as in kind, O is outgoing, U is unique, R is romantic, I is inches away from signing her divorce papers and falling madly in love with her soulmate. Good night, Lima Bean. Too late, I have already fallen. Good night. Thank God that's over.
Scott, that test was from December the 18th, 2021. I meant to go in chronological order.
That was all one day.
Sir, we're going to go back in time to November the 29th, 2021. Scott, can I get 2-12 Delta? Can we scroll that through that for Mr. Grossman and counsel, please?
Yeah. Yes.
Hello, Scott. Great Scott.
Sir, is that an accurate depiction of a text
He's still alive.
exchange between you and Kouri Richins on November the 29th, 2021?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit 2-12 Delta.
No objection.
States 2-12D is admitted.
Yeah, Your Honor, publish it, please.
Oh, God. Get some rest. I don't want to use your head anymore. It wasn't that big of a deal, really. I'll call you tomorrow. It's a tiny deal, but you could still tell me. All right. This seems like I should read this one. This is from K-Babe. to Josh. When I was little, I grew up scrubbing other people's toilets in Park City at rich people's houses after school. Christmas breaks all summer, I worked for my aunt's company. I was just always looked down upon because you're literally the person cleaning toilets. I always said to myself and to my aunt, one day I'll own properties in Park City and all these rich, snooty people, and I will never be like them. Tomorrow, I close on 3 properties, all in the same day, 2 being in Park City. That's a huge deal to me. Biggest accomplishment to date, career wise. I got to put these back on. It's never been about the money. It's about being able to say, I have properties in Park City and not better than anyone the way that you treat people. And I can prove it. Tomorrow is a really big deal for me, self-accomplishment wise, to sit and reflect and be thankful. So I just wanted to sit for a minute and celebrate with someone and have a drink. No one really knows about PC properties. They won't mean.
Your Honor. Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Water down. Yeah, no problem. Grab a glass and I'm sure there's cold water in there for you.
And this was on 11/28 of 2021.
You just put that.
Thank you for being a member, Great Scott, as always. Okay, so that won't mean anything to anyone, and that's okay. I like the secret part and don't like people knowing my business, but tomorrow for me is big, a big day for me. So that's all. I just wanted to see if I could find an hour where we were both free, just to toast to a new beginnings of life and celebrate. That's all. Okay. You guys, he moved from South Carolina to Utah. Hope you have a great night. Good night. Like, very happy for you. Of course, I'll celebrate with you. Keep safe.
Thank you,
Keep
Scott.
me posted. Blah, 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 blah.
Scott, can I get 2-18 Delta, please?
Come on, Scott.
Please
I'm
call
talking
for
about
Mr.
Scott.
Grossman on council.
In court. He looks like he could use a gummy. These were absolutely disgusting. And look at how bad my friend, my Samoan friend Neil, put these on and he stretched them out and I haven't gotten them readjusted. So every time I look down with my glasses, they just fall off my head. Because believe it or not, I do not have a ginormous head. Oh my God, I can see.
Sir, is that an accurate depiction of a January 9th, 2022 text exchange between you and Kouri Richins?
I mean, I think so. I didn't necessarily recognize some of it. I saw the word dope sick in there. That doesn't, I don't know that that's, can you scroll back up to that one? That just doesn't seem like a topic of conversation of ours, but, or it doesn't seem like a word I recall.
Hey, Sydney,
Okay, that word, does it appear to be an accurate depiction?
Thursday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a TV show. Yeah.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-18D into evidence
No objection.
States 2-18D is admitted.
and to publish, Your Honor.
There you go.
Okay. So, random question. Have you ever done anything besides smoking weed? Yeah, pretty random. We've already had this talk. No, we haven't, says K-Babe. I would have remembered. I'm just curious. Yes, we have more than once, too. The first time was at Chili's. You, me, and Ronnie. Ha, well, what did you say? This was on 1/9 of 2/2. Yes, I've done other things. Not all of them, not often. And you, says Josh. It's not a big deal. Hi, I was just wondering. I'm starting a new series, Dope Sick, tonight, and that just came out a few months ago, and it made me wonder, when was the last time? Nope, not me. I don't recall. Are you sure? Prescriptions count. Like years ago? Ha, nope. Well, if prescriptions count, then when I had Weston. I don't recall isn't an answer. How could you not remember? I have a cabinet full of all sorts of prescriptions, but not my thing. Years ago, cabinet full and not my thing isn't an answer. What's for dinner, says Josh. How is that not an answer? I answered perfectly. Haha. No prescription since I had Weston, sorry. And even then, I wouldn't take them, so I stored them in my cabinet, just pain pills. They are still there. Ha, pills and drugs are not my thing. If prescriptions count, then years ago for drugs and prescriptions for you? Question mark. Steak, mashed potatoes, mixed vegetables. And you? No, my VA prescription. I feel like someone else's at some point. Just can't remember who or what. Too much alcohol first. Not sure. Looking for ideas. Had Mickey D's earlier. Yours sounds good. Grill, boil, or bake. Sure would like to see you and or be with you in the kitchen. Oh, yeah. That was their cursor. I was like, what is on my screen?
Thank you, Scott. Can I get 2-27
I am
Delta, please?
working for it today, guys.
Please scroll forward for
working
Mr.
for it.
Grossman and counsel.
Oh my God. Thank you, Jess, for the money, the jewels. I think that's new. Thank you so much. Yes, it is new. Is it back?
Sir, is that an accurate depiction of
Okay,
a
let's
February
see.
14th, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
It is.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-27D into evidence and to publish.
No objection.
227D is admitted. One moment. There you are.
$0.01 more than I had before. Good morning. I'll call you. Wasn't important anyways. And this is on, actually, leaving the school / campus, headed that way. This is on 2/14 of 22. So this is an important date. Josh liked that message. Hour-long ride, asked Josh. Yep, says K-Babe. I believe I'm calling her K-Babe. And sent a picture of the map. I love you, says K-Babe. At 6:30 p.m. I love you. Want to be one of my Valentines? Mm. Well, I love you once again. I love you. Want to be one of my Valentines? I love you. I can take no. That's okay. Oh, God. My heart is smiling. When those 3 words come from you, it's very unique, different than any time I've heard them before. Those feelings, when coming from you, bring up different feelings in me. Your love reminds me of how much God loves me. Reminds me that my mom's son am secretly the luckiest man on the face of the earth. Gives me immense amounts of appreciation, gratitude, and honor. I wouldn't trade your love in for a million of you name it, whatever's next best. Darling, you better believe that I'll be your Valentine's. Will you be my Valentine tonight? I was writing you this on the way to Salt Lake. I know you feel the need to apologize, but just so you know, I like to see you on phone calls. I like to watch you text. I can't see the rest of it.
Appreciate you, man.
I love you the most. Oh, I could have just said that instead of something else. A whole lot of words.
Scott, can I get 2-29D, please?
I wonder if she's really realizing how little effort she spent on grammatically clarifying her text. I don't know. Kind of cringy.
Look at this as they go through.
Okay.
You go back to the beginning, Scott. No problem. Let's fix it. 1 second, Mr. Grossman.
As opposed to not fixing it. What do you guys doing for dinner tonight?
The witness has the document.
Sir, did you recognize that as a February the 15th accurate depiction of a text exchange between you and Kouri Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-29D into evidence.
No objection.
2-29D is admitted.
I need to use my Flonase. How does Harry know my name to correlate the conversation between Dave and who I am? Haha. I mean, I know you have talked about me, but I didn't think it would be anything worth remembering. Give me 1 moment, guys. Oh, salmon. You fancy. Oh, gosh. Harry owns 10 doors. We've spoken about real estate since we first met. Also, questions of who I know, where I live, what brought me to Utah, etc. Though I tried not to allude to it, he can probably tell I was in love with you. Matt Strong, deal finding, 10 months worth of the daily grind. Then there was Sandy. He brought you up all the time. He cares about his business and about me. I am almost half of his workforce. The way that I speak about you, my eyes light up, lively, proud, honestly, and deservingly praising when things are good, not speaking and looking like I have a foot and a half in the grave when they're not. He would have had blah, 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 head mighty hard. He must have hit his head mighty hard to have forgotten you, is what we can't see. And that's from Josh. And I don't know the date on that. $215 of 22. Wait, did you tell someone you're in love with me? Big difference between loving someone and being in love with someone. Did you contact? No correction. No, ma'am. I am in love with you. Hope that's okay. I can't change it. 215 of 22. No change. It doesn't change me or have to change us. It's been this way for a long time. Oh my God, for real, Kouri? Like, actually in love with me? If I was divorced right now and asked you to marry me tomorrow, you would? I have secondhand embarrassment right now. Yes, in love with YOU, and of course I would. Have a good day, babe. Woof. Oh, Kristen's also having salmon.
Scott, can you please bring up 2-31D?
I feel a little bit bad for him. He seems super embarrassed of himself. You know what? I'm an extremely empathetic person. So yeah, I feel for him. I guarantee you he's never going to mess around with a married woman again. And he's probably going to brace himself before jumping into love interests in the future. You're not having salmon. Just secondhand embarrassment. Got you. Uh-oh, there's more. Look at those bags under his eyes.
Sir, is that an accurate depiction?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
February 19th, text message?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-31D into evidence.
No objection.
2-31D is admitted.
Hi, can I give this Keller Williams check your number? Email only, please. KW agents are hard to work up with because their brokerage doesn't allow for them to decrease their commission. And we only want to pay 1%, but would still totally chat with her, says Kouri. Thank you for the energy and time you've put into this. I really appreciate you. Babe, I miss you. I want you today, every day, not just sexually, but physically. mentally, every day when I wake up. I do want a future together. I do want you. Figure life out together. If we could just go away and you could just be here, life would be so perfect. I love you. I don't know what my deal is today. I'm sorry, says Kouri. This is from way earlier. Sorry, my phone died plus customer talk. 30 more seconds and I could have kept going and going. I erased short-term and long-term rentals, stager, Kouri, MA, and just ma'am, teacher, coach, and hero to 3. Speed reader, speed demon, organizer, host, planner, Bose, center of every room, motivator, caretaker, philanthropist, chef, cleaning crew, teacher, and Boy Scout COO. You better believe I'm going to address your next text in a bit. I have no idea. Yeah, people could be scared he did it. Okay, great. You are so sweet. Please don't repeat that to anyone. Haha. You just keep all those sweet words to yourself and let others believe whatever they want to think about me. Thank you for giving her my information. I'll watch for an email. You finish work and please address my latest text in a bit. I love you. I always appreciate your kind, sweet words. I hope you know. I think you're one incredible man. Not sure what I would do without you. How did Eric feel about this guy? It would have been very difficult to keep this on the down low, whatever this is, especially if she was sleeping over with him. Oh my God, is he losing it in the background? You got the title teacher twice, but there's first was everywhere but the schoolhouse to the boys, and second was literally at the schoolhouse. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. And wow, what would you do without me? He asks. I erased this because I knew I would send it to you in my next text, but I didn't know it would be this one. We're thinking alike. I love you, sweet, sweet heart. Oh my God. This poor guy. No. Okay. Oh, babe, there's nothing more than I want to be with you now, no matter what's going on. I love your company. I know that a lot of the time that we spend together has somewhat of a cloud hanging overhead. I really look forward to quality time with you that isn't rushed and there doesn't have to be a goodbye lurking around the corner. I've been in the truck running errands, or I would have texted you 10 times by now. Wish we could talk. I feel like maybe you're having a rough day in some ways. Sure would like to hold on to you. To do something to make you happier right now, to make your tomorrow better. I love you today even more than I did yesterday. Promise with my heart, I'm a very, very lucky man. And he just continues to chat, and thankfully, by the grace of God, we can't see it. I feel bad for him because he seems like he would be great at being a dad or a husband. He seems monogamous. You live and you learn.
Oh man.
Hey, I just wanted to say I love you and good night. This is on 2/19.
Sir, would you like to take a break?
Mr. Grossman, do you need a minute or two?
I don't know what I need.
Let's just start with that. Why don't we take a pause for a moment, sir, if you don't mind. Let's take a 5-minute break, please. Please rise for the jury.
I'm sorry.
No apologies.
That's not right. He said no apologies.
Please have a seat. Mr. Grossman.
Yes.
I'd like you to take a few minutes, collect yourself. You're welcome to walk around the lobby. You are welcome to use the restroom. Do not speak to anyone. All right?
Nobody in here.
Nobody in here. In fact, I'm going to ask everybody that's in here to just sit tight for 5 minutes so we don't have any ambiguity about whether anybody is interacting with Mr. Grossman while he just takes a short break.
Oh my God, we have
Feel free to stretch your legs. There are going to be
messages.
more questions. I just need you to be present, able to listen.
All right.
It's fine. Take 5 minutes. Don't talk to anybody. Okay? You go stretch your legs for a second.
I feel like I got something I want to say.
Yeah, but you're going to have to wait and just answer questions that are asked. Okay?
Okay, I'm ready to go.
You sure?
As
You
I-
sure you don't want to stretch your legs?
That ain't the legs.
All right.
I need to stretch it.
Well, I'm going to sit here for a minute. Just
cool
answer
with
an email and take a deep breath.
I'm
Okay?
cool with that.
All right.
Oh my God, my tripod is sinking down. Do you see? Notice the top of my head. It just keeps going down.
After you take 5 breaths, will you line the jury back up? Thank you.
Yeah. She's just having a little snack. Just a little snack while this guy
It's important.
is mortified
Yeah,
in front
just
of all
wait
of
for it.
America.
Okay. I appreciate that, sir.
She absolutely played him. This
Bowen, whenever they're lined up, you can bring them. Thank you, sir.
wow. You know, Kristen and Jess and probably a lot of other people who run in the same circles as me. You know who she reminds me of? Another scorned woman that has no trouble just scorching earth wherever she goes. I pick up that vibe. I feel like I have cat hair in the back of my throat. Isn't that so cute to say?
Folks, please have a seat. Thank you. All right, have a seat. Mr. Grossman, you're still under oath.
Okay.
Very good. Mr. Bloodworth, your next question, please.
Yes,
Thank you,
Kristen.
Your Honor. Scott, can I get 2-32D, please?
All right, Scott, let's go. Hi, Mimi.
Please, if they go by, Mr. Bloodworth will have a question for you.
Oh, hey guys, please don't forget to like this stream and subscribe to the channel. Hi, Kimberly, and I would agree with you. She is an Amber Heard. I need to update my goal on the ticker. I always do this. You will never find any promiscuous photos that I would have
Sir, is this
sent
an accurate
to a
depiction of a
boyfriend
February 23rd,
in the
2022
past.
text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit unpublished 2-32D.
Objection.
2-32D is admitted.
Hi, babe. I hope you had a great day. It sure was a cold one. Hopefully, you dressed warm. Super sad I couldn't see you, but I understand work is busy sometimes. I wanted to celebrate some semi good news with you tonight. Maybe another time. I miss you. I hope I can see you next week. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Yes, I had soup for dinner. Make it home okay? She asks him on 2/23 of 2022, one of the worst days of my life. My mom, I was being told, was going to die. Got really sick. Was on a ventilator. Get it? We're starting over. Phone died. It had 100% charge a couple of times today. I don't use it that much. Yes, it was quite the chilly day. It's a shame that I have to use my fingers and can't wear gloves. Sometimes the garages are colder than the driveways. I stopped for Domino's. I always want to celebrate with you. You'll have to tell me what happened. Before my phone died, my text was a series of questions. What time does the convoy roll out in the morning? Where will y'all stay? What is the most important good accomplishment or news of the day? Ditto with bad. And I can't see the rest. Let's see if anyone has said anything about. No. I have a crazy. You quit your job, I divorce, and come up with millions and millions. We buy Midway and live in the guest house and rent out the huge house as a big event center. $15,000 a day, like they charge down the road. Maybe $12,000 to stay competitive, and we will just run the event center as our daily job. And hang out every day, raise some kids, have a little farm. Deal? Excuse me. Leaving around 10 a.m., I think. First game is at 6:30 p.m. Staying at my father-in-law's house down there. Ha ha ha. Well, Carter and Weston's would be they didn't have any cavities at the dentist. Ashton's would be how he kicked someone's butt at practice today, I'm sure. My random thought or idea is above. Share something with you. Like, what am I wearing? When should we go to CA? When are we going to see each other again? Haha. Or your curious mind could just ask me. This is very Mormon-esque appropriate. Oh, Kimberly, my mom survived by the grace of God. It was a freak of nature situation, but spent the better part of a year rehabbing her, and she's back to normal. Well, normal-esque. Wow, that's some pretty powerful daydreaming. Not sure if you're saying that you had that dream while you were asleep or if that's a dream while you're awake. A dream is a good goal without a dream is just a goal without a plan, right? I guess I could just say deal. I'm definitely digging some/all that. Okay. Am I gonna get to see Midway Mansion in its current state? Is that what you wanted to celebrate with me? Does that mean Ashton has cavities and the others didn't kick butt? I doubt it. Nope, I don't want to know what you're wearing or not wearing. I just know that I'm not there to see it. So I don't approve. Yeah, I'd like to know when you're thinking of going to California. I'll probably have one rack, and that's all I can see. What do we think? Rack of ribs or rack in terms of hunting? You're funny, Kristen. Man, my allergies are creeping up. I have been thinking about that dream for weeks. Not possible, but it's fun to dream. Maybe another property when the timing is better. Kinda sounds amazing though, right? I would love to show you Midway. It's insane. Crazy, crazy place. And that means yes, Ashen had a cavity. Not sure on California yet. Her title work is a mess. I'm working through it. We extended closing until the 4th, but I don't see that happening. As soon as I figure out some more things, hopefully tomorrow, I'll have a better idea. Uh-oh, Harry's not going to approve of you moving things around. What are you going to do? I was just thinking of going early one morning and spending a night or two and coming back super quick. I know that I love you. Questionable on your love, she says to him. Are you kidding me? This man has professed every molecule of love in his soul for you. You're crazy. Just kidding. I know you love me, babe. Why do you ask? You better be kidding. I wasn't really asking as much as finding another way to tell you again. What are we going to celebrate today? Halloween, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, right on the way? Or are you make many acquisitions or sales? You're so cute. Not that big of a deal, really. We can chat in a week about it or whenever I see you again. That's on the 23rd of February. And that's the tell me, even though I didn't ask, of the day question, I assume. This is from him, but I understand your desire to wait for a moment. I just hope that you don't forget in that right moment comes. Also, we're not postponing getting to know each other. All right. I'm sure little ones are there or really close. I'll let you do your thing. You're lucky I'm not in your space right now. Couldn't beat me off of you. Good night, sweetheart. You're so cute. Not a big deal. Adam didn't come through with the funding for Midway. Matt did though. He's going to fund it for me. I just need to put down 300,000, but the good news is I'm really getting funded. That's all. Boys are almost home. I wish you were here. I want you on me. Woo-hoo! Good night, babe. Pearlie, you want to join me? Oink, 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 oink. Pearl Bailey. Wow, that's great news. Good job, Core. I love your name, babe. Can you lean on private money for that? I will talk about it whenever you want. Well, I'm super sad I didn't get to see you today. Not that I'm not, I don't even know. Looking forward to our time. There are just, some sentences that are so convoluted and dumb. I'm not even going to try to make sense out of
Scott,
nonsense.
can we get 2-36B, please?
I was just with her for a month. She actually took me on vacation for saving her life. Had some other reasons to go as well. Last winter wasn't a good winter, so we wanted to change it up.
Sir, do you recognize that as a accurate depiction of a March 2nd, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit and publish.
Hey guys, if you could please
2-36D.
make sure to hit the
Okay.
like button and subscribe.
2-36D is admitted.
Looking good on the analytics. If you are watching on, oops. Hey cutie, yeah, everything is good. My body disappeared with my mind yesterday. Before I went to work, I sat down to eat a hush puppy and think that's all I can recall until about 11 p.m. What the hell? Sounds like the fire department experience was not a disappointment. Call me if you get a chance today. Hope your talk with Matt went good. Well, it's not good, Josh. Haha, no worries. Just make sure you're all good. Fire department was so fun. The chief is like 65 or 70 and was so cute. Just got this text from Matt today. I could have cried. We'll definitely call you today. There's no way we're going to see that text. Kouri, I cannot even believe this. I want to celebrate with you. Well, Friday, when it's officially closed, recorded, and we're done. This was on March 2nd of 22. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you for always being my support, shoulder, and rock. I need you all the time. Some things I could never do without your encouragement. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. Okay, the text says, cool. So this is how I propose on my end with Burns now coming in with 400. Sierra West funding of 2,500,000, loan amount of 2,625,000, ATM Michael Burns funding of 400,000, loan amount of 420,000. That will get you 100% financed on the purchase, and then you can decide if you use any of the other monies you've already raised for closing costs. Maybe you won't end up needing these folks. So they literally referred to whoever Michael Burns is as the ATM. Sure, he appreciated seeing that text.
Scott, 2-38B, please.
If you guys want to support the stream, my information is at the bottom on the ticker, and you can always send Jules on the vertical chat. Do I think that Kouri did it? I think it's becoming more and more difficult to say that she didn't have knowledge.
Sir, do you recognize this as an accurate depiction of a March 2nd, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
I do. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to remember every word in there, but I'm not saying it's not.
This is actually a good place to ask this. What do you guys think? Do you think that she did it? Because I see reasonable doubt. I do. I see reasonable doubt sprinkled throughout here, and that's concerning. And I don't know. I think that she's going to have to testify, which is like a nightmare for a defense attorney when your client wants to testify. But I don't think that. I think we're gonna know if she did it once she decides to testify.
These are our texts.
You think she did it?
And whether I remember them all or not, you know, but yeah.
John, I'd say move to admit and publish 2-38D.
No objection.
2-38D is admitted.
Oh, you don't think she'll testify? I think that a lot of people, oh, thanks. I needed that. I bet the dentist is going to charge me more money in late fees than money I made today. Winner, winner. No time for lunch. No time for dinner. That was from Josh on 3/2 at 4:52 p.m. I'm an hour away. I just decided I'm not going today. Screw it. He can give me his late fee and the remainder of my $2,300 minus the filling. No, I'm no closer to knowing how wide your bathtub is. I love you too. This phone is going to be the death of me, or it's going to be the death of this phone. So I'm turning it off and going to spend the night on my floorboard. He can come to my house. Can't take it anymore. Have a great night. Bye. That was quite abrupt. Haha, this is not as professional as something you would send me, but it's all I got. I'm sorry you're having such a bad/sad day. I know you miss Panda and blank, and work isn't going as you want. To me, you're worth millions a year. I'm honored to be your friend, best friend, actually, lover. Go to. Life is going to be different, I promise. You're one hell of a patient person. All things I can agree with. I hate your hard days. I wish I could come there and turn them around for you. Can I try Friday? Give me a few days. Hang in there until then, please. Ooh. Friday is when Eric passed away. Isn't that right? I hope you don't turn your phone off. I know you're sad, but I love you. Please be safe. I miss you. I wish I could know. I wish you knew how you make my heart smile. But if it could burst, if it could love immensely. You are an incredibly smart and talented man, loving and caring soul, most selfless person I have ever met. Good night, my babe.
Scott, can you please split screen 2-39D1 and 2-39D2? Scott, can you go to just the 2-39D? Scroll through that.
You know, I think it's important to listen to the person from day. What day was this? Day 7, who like testified all day. In order to make up your mind, it's just with what I do on the channel, with it just being highlights, and giving you guys like what you need to know. It was a lot. And oh my God, it's this guy. It's this guy. It's this guy. It's this guy. Like, what is he going through in his mind right now? Does he need help?
So is that an
I'm sorry.
accurate depiction of March 3rd and
Hello.
March 4th, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-39D into evidence.
No objection.
2-39D is admitted.
Did you just say, oh boy?
Just pause for a minute.
Guys, it might be a little bit loud. I'm going to do my best. So it's official now. I thought it already was. Something about Romney. The possibilities are so endless with that place. It would be a piece of cake to cover that mortgage. I would never ever worry about that. I would love to run that as a business. How amazing. Someone's going to kill it with that. Well, he has me working on his resume tonight. This is on 3/3 of 22. No, he doesn't stay with her. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a long one. Kind of giving you a hard time here, but I do so with love, affection, some honesty, and light heart and patient understanding, I promise. I will happily take any bit of time I get with you. But if we're going to celebrate, I want to celebrate. I don't want to keep the Mylar balloons in their packaging and scotch tape those sad, flat things to the ceiling and return them that afternoon. I want to blow them up with helium and watch them fly off into the sunset. And ideally right before bedtime at sunrise as well. I don't want to keep the barcode stickers on the wine glasses or not pop the top of the bottle of champagne because you're going to be speeding without a seatbelt down a winding, already ran off that cliff before Mountain Road in just a bit. I don't want Interstellar to consist of 90% of our visit. So I guess Interstellar is just going to be like a big pockets podcast as far as we're concerned. I want to be there when the news comes in, seeing and hearing your reaction, waiting to pounce on you with hugs and kisses. The confetti and the music. What in the hell is he talking about? Holy smokes. Waiting to pounce on you with hugs and kisses, the confetti and the music. To release the hidden mariachi band that has spent the entire day twisted together in the cabinet under your kitchen sink. One of the painters, one of the landscapers, a drywaller. Two people off a cleaning crew. One giant bass guitar and with no frets. A shoulder slung guitar that only has 5 strings, 2 trumpets, 1 violin, and 1 maraca in every pocket. Is he on crack?
Yes.
Appetizers and appetizers, a special dinner and dessert, the intimate attention deserving of a super sexy cutie with a booty, sweetheart, and absolute knockout of a rock star real estate investor, and amusement park owner who is willing to let me have exclusive tickets to the after hour rides. This is so extremely lame. But once again, I feel bad for him. Appetizers and appetizers. What? Sure. No. Do you recognize that? Not bad for a free, right? Just got to make it. No. It's like what I said earlier. Just being funny, babe. Don't be mad. I 100% understand and respect your schedule. I'm not mad at you at all. Just haven't had a second to text. Give me a few. Love you. Hey, babe. How are you feeling today? I'm proud of you. And this was on 3/4 of 22. Hey, what's going on with you? You good? Once again on 3/4. No. No. Eric passed away. Talk later. That was at 2:03 p.m. What? No words. Turning phone off. Eric passed away last night. 2:24 p.m. No words either. Lost. Nuts. I can't do this. 6 p.m. I am devastated. I can't comprehend. I don't know what to say or do. I want you to be safe. You're everyone. What happened? Who are you with? Maybe leave her alone. 3 a.m. I called an ambulance. Been up since then. People, family, friends still here. They think an aneurysm.
Scott, can you bring up the gift attached to that?
Only a few more.
So is that an accurate moving depiction of the gift thumbnail that was attached?
It
Yeah.
was attached to what?
That's the email we just looked at.
That seems like pretty. I mean, I don't know. Who sent that? Me?
We can go back to that. Scott, can you take us back to 2-39?
Yeah.
Sir, can you see that?
I see that. Maybe I'm just mixed up on the times or dates or something.
Sure.
Maybe there's just a part of me that just
If you bring up the gift.
If I sent that after reading what I just read on here, then I was,
Just wait for the next question.
okay.
Is that the moving version of the thumbnail that was attached?
Right.
Your Honor, the state moves this in. What I'd like to do, I'm not sure how they got separated. I would like to mark the the text exchange as 2-39D1, the associated GIF as 2-39D2.
No objection, but could we clarify the gift was sent on March 3rd? Those texts cover both March 3rd and March 4th.
The GIF was sent, it's in the text. It was sent at 7:22 p.m., March the 3rd, 2022.
Okay. 2-39
He did.
D1.
I think this is an important point to make.
What order would you like to publish things in?
Your Honor, let's please publish D1 and then we'll publish D2 at the end.
Okay. Scott, let me know when you're ready.
Hello to anyone who is jumping in just now. If you
Yeah,
could please
we
make sure
walked
to
through D1.
like
Apologies.
the
Okay.
So it's
stream
publishing D2.
and
Okay.
subscribe to the channel. That would help me
Do
greatly.
you want to
Thank you so
show
much.
do you want to show the message at the end to provide context for the thumbnail, or do you want to go directly to D2?
Tell you what, Scott, give me D1 on the left, D2 on the right, thumbnail portion of D1 on the left.
One moment. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Scott, can I get 2-49D?
Did you see that guy's face? He was like, she's smirking. What there be about to read? I need to look at something really quick. Don't start yet. Okay, no.
Sir, is that an accurate depiction of a March 20th, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
I believe so.
Your Honor, state moves to admit and publish 2-49D.
Uh-oh. She looks like she could throw up.
2-49D is admitted, and we'll publish now.
Are we there yet? I don't know how you feel about that, the visitors. I feel however you feel, but without knowing, I'm glad for the village. How many commas can a guy put in one sentence? I made a Harbor Freight run. Now I'm going to pick up a couple Fuegos and get busy. Not my preferred kind of busy. Place sure does look cool. It's definitely pretty there. Soon enough, though, it's probably breathtakingly beautiful and the most stunning space on the planet. Still can't believe it. I've known of / wanted to go for a long time. Speak any French? When was this? I mean, it doesn't make him look great, but it doesn't make him look horribly guilty. Would you mind if I ate a ton of curry tonight? It's on 320. It's a lot, overwhelming, exhausting, repeating yourself, emotions all over again. Sounds like a good evening, I guess. Could be better. It looks so pretty. I've always wanted to go there. No French. Haha. Why would I care, silly? Not like I'm going to eat it. Fill up on it. She obviously just... I feel like it's a little out of the ordinary compared to some places. I could very easily expect the exact opposite. No visitors, nobody wanting to bother you, especially wouldn't expect an army of heathen kids, except for Ashton's protege. I just need a little time and some beers to figure out my Frenchness. I'll be spouting some wee-wee before the night is done. Why French? Where is that coming from, huh? Lots of Frenchies over there. The main language, I think. No, it's English, goofball. Oh, it's St. Martin. Yeah, it's English. But you are right. Only 6 or 7% of that speak a de French. Speak a de French. Going to get you some eggs Benedict over there for sure. This is so great. Yes, please. Can't wait. Yes, ma'am. Gonna be awesome. I don't know what the passport thing is. $600 boat runs, boat motors. I know it's not even remotely interesting to you. That creepy table, I could build 40,000 worth of 200 tables with this material, or I could build legit welding tables, or at least 100 of them, $400 a piece. Just wanted to see how expansive a used scissor lift trailer could be. I'm not reading this.
We can stop it there, Stat. Thanks.
Okay, cool. I had the same opinion on the matter.
51D.
Oh, ow. Yeah, I think he thought with more of his little head than his big one.
Sir, do you recognize that as an April 8th, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit and publish
He's
2-51 Delta.
pissed.
Oh, sorry, no objection.
2-51D is admitted.
I love you. I love you. I love you. We're in my dream. I think I want to be your husband one day. You to be my husband. Here, you guys can read that. I have to. Hey Coco, I'm really struggling allergies wise, baby girl. Can you go sit with dad?
Sir, last one. 2-53 Delta Sky.
Yes, I'm so allergic to the cat and I have a cat, but I couldn't say no. This was a lot. And just a reminder for anyone who is new here, if you could please make sure to like.
Sir, do you recognize that as
That would
an
be great.
April the 15th, 2022 text exchange between you and Ms. Richins?
Yeah, I recognize it. I didn't have time to read it all. I'm not saying that I need to. I'd like to read it later, maybe.
Okay. Your Honor, the state moves to admit 2-53D and publish.
No objection.
2-53D is admitted.
Oh, I feel like this is important and I took my eye off. Okay. The autopsy report isn't done yet, but the toxicology report came back and had trace of fentanyl in his system. I don't even know what the hell that was until they showed up at my door. The attorneys are fighting it because they detained me. No reading me rights they ever told me. Oh, no reading of my rights. They were at my house and what the hell they were looking for. I was like, what the fuck? They did a search warrant and everything. This is so fucking ridiculous. And all that drug dogs and everything. And they didn't find a damn thing but Eric's weed gummies. Congratulations, idiots. They were so disappointed. My attorney said in order to get a search warrant, they would have had some kind of proof that a crime was committed, whether it's drugs being sold in and out of the house or me having something to do with it. This shit. I don't know. I don't know if even they know what the fuck this is. I thought it was cocaine. The detective isn't corrected me. They took all electronics out of my house, even kids stuff. So how did she? This one? Like, what? Did I miss that part? Oh, I thought that was a new one. I forgot how nice it is to have glasses that are like clean. Eric does not do fucking drugs. He ate a shit ton of edibles 4 to 5 days a week, but rarely drank. This is absurd. and they don't even have a cause of death yet. How can they just dump all this bullshit right before we know, right before we even know Ronnie swears the gummies are laced with it because it was a new pack? This is all just so freaking stupid and crazy. Who's Ronnie? Does anyone know? I have tons of questions and thoughts. I'll save them for a phone call. Okay. Call you in a bit. This is on 4/15 of 22. Sorry, Coco.
So did there come a time after Eric Richins' death when you met up with Kouri?
Yes.
Do you recall the first time?
Yes.
About when was that?
I'd guess 2 weeks, 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that.
What happened when you met up with him?
I forget where we met, but we rode up into the Uinta Mountains together. Two vehicles, I think. I can't remember. We both wound up in hers though, in her vehicle. We sat there and talked.
Did you talk about Eric?
Yes. Yep. That was the first opportunity to really, that was the first time.
I haven't read that much in quite some time.
Did there come a time during that discussion that Kouri Richins asked you about killing?
Do you want me to contextualize it?
Please.
So yeah, we sat there and talked for quite a while, and I'd never seen her that way, obviously. It was a heavy conversation. And I'm not used to that with her. She's not used to being open like that. So at one point, my opinion then, probably still now, looking back, was that, she was looking for any reason. I think she was exhausted emotionally. And I think she was looking for a reason to divert the conversation away from herself, because she does that. She does that about lots of things in every normal life, And I think that's what she did. She asked me, go ahead. I'll let you ask. I know.
Sure.
But
did she ask you a question about killing?
She did ask me yeah.
What's her did she ask?
She asked if I had ever killed anybody.
And was that specific to killed anybody while serving in Iraq?
Right.
Did you respond?
I did.
Did she ask a follow-up question?
Yes.
So what was that follow-up question?
She asked me how it made me feel or something along those lines. And then I answered her.
You want to come up here? She was just curious about killing. Girl, if you saw my cell phone history.
I took it as not out of the normal, though, really.
Did you and Kouri Richins stay romantically involved after Eric Richins' death?
Yes.
For how long? I would imagine so.
You'd have to look at my phones to tell me that. I'm going to guess, bless you.
Why'd they break up?
Maybe 8, 10. Best guess.
And then what happened?
Hi, Misty.
I don't know. Just you had a falling out, disagreements. I think, things changed after Eric passed. I mean, I don't know what to say. Things weren't the same. So I don't know if that led to us parting ways or what, but there was a lot on both of us. You know what I mean?
That's a good point, Kristen.
Thank you, sir. I don't have any further questions.
Oh, do you need to take a restroom break? May we take a restroom break? Yes. Please rise for the jury.
And I didn't even do 1.5 today. I just did 1.25. But this timed out nicely.
I'm going to play it safe here. If you need to use the restroom, you can leave the courtroom. I need everybody else to just stay put until Mr. Grossman comes back into the courtroom. Thank you.
No pressure.
You can have a seat. Yes, you can do what you need to do. Chris, we're going to go off the record for a couple minutes.
Okay. So, hi, everyone. I know we have an influx of new viewers. Gonna do what I always do. Please make sure to hit the like button and double check that you are subscribed. It really helps the algorithm. And I do this Tuesday through Fridays beginning at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. And we go over new trials and old trials and just news in the world. Breaking news. I'm no Steve Lookner, but I try to keep up with things, and I greatly appreciate the support. If you are enjoying yourself here, you can consider becoming a member. It is $7.99 per month, and you get your words on the screen, and you get your own emojis. We have merch that you can get discounted at a discounted rate, rather. And there's another thing. Oh, you are invited into a members only Discord. And yeah, you guys just typically find out things sooner than other people when you are. Oh, you get the members only live streams as well. So that's always nice to have access to. This guy looks like he wants to off himself. Oy vey.
Let's do it. Please rise for the jury.
Got a new sub. Thank you to whomever that was.
Please have a seat as you come in. All right, please have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We'll now proceed with cross-examination of Mr. Grossman. Mr. Grossman, you're still under oath. Ms. Lewis, please proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Grossman.
Good afternoon.
All right. So, Mr. Grossman, you said that you and Ms. Richins met in South Carolina, correct?
Yes,
And she was flipping a house or more than one house there,
one at that time.
and she hired you to do some work on it, correct? Was that in response to an ad?
Mhm.
She hired you?
Yeah, IKEA furniture is what it originated as. But
Okay. And you knew each other for quite a few years before your relationship turned romantic, fair?
yes,
And you weren't in contact that entire period of time from, was it about 2017 you met or earlier?
no, it was earlier than that.
Just can't believe he left South Carolina for you.
I'm no good with dates.
That's okay, but earlier than 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And then you weren't in constant contact between 2017 and 2000 when you became romantically involved.
No, I think we had maybe 2 or 3 years we didn't speak.
All right,
I'm guessing here.
that's fine. So in 2020,
that's always
you
good.
decided to move out to Utah, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And one of the reasons you moved to Utah was because you were going to work on some houses with Kouri, correct?
yes,
And you were interested in flipping houses yourself, fair?
yes,
And that was something she was going to participate with you.
yeah, yes.
All right. So let's look at
It's looking more and
We're
more
going to
like
talk about
she
some of
did
these
miss
text
me.
messages that the state just pulled up, and I want to ask you some questions about
Okay.
some of them.
My job is to
the
play devil's advocate,
First
though,
one, I believe,
as the
is
channel.
State Exhibit
holder.
3-1, and this isn't actually a text message, but let's pull that up. And this has been admitted. That is not it. I don't believe. There we go. Thank you. All right. Publish this when we speak about it. So you said you recognize that as a vacation that Kouri had booked for you and Kouri.
Yes.
And she booked this on December 7th, correct?
Yes.
And then you said she told you it was a birthday present, correct?
Yes.
Your birthday was December 9th, correct?
Right.
And this vacation was scheduled for, do you recall the dates? I know it was April. April 29th of 2022, correct?
Yes.
All right. Now, you never went on that vacation, true?
True.
All right. Okay, let's move to, you said, well, let me ask you this. You said that you two texted almost daily for a long period of time.
This woman's voice.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yep.
All right. But you and Kouri weren't consistently in a relationship between 2020 and 2022. There were times when it was on, times when it was off. Fair?
Fair.
All right. Let's pull up State's Exhibit 2-13D. Girl. And if we could pull up page 10 of that text, Katie, and blow up the blue bubble, I think. I can't read it at all in here. Okay. So this series of text messages took place December 18th of 2021, right?
I'm not mad about anything. Okay, so it's the series of messages where she's like trying essentially to end it from the sounds of it before he ends it with her because she misinterpreted the
It
message.
says on the bottom there.
Yes, ma'am.
And these messages were part of a conversation discussing ending your relationship, correct?
I'm gonna need a minute.
Why?
Do you need to look at more than that one text to determine that?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Can you maybe show him what's a couple of texts before that?
What's the problem?
Can you see that, or do you need that blown up?
Yeah, if you could zoom in a little bit, that would be good. Okay, is this this where we're starting?
Sure.
Okay.
The chopped liver
If you can just go ahead and
text.
scroll up. Let me stop there. It says you need to come see me in person if you're going to say goodbye forever, right?
Right.
So this series of texts was talking about that you may be ending things, correct?
I guess so.
All right.
I mean, I don't
Well, let's just look at it.
necessarily remember it, but that's what it sounds like. Unless we were just being tongue in cheek. I
All
don't
right.
know.
Well, let's look at a couple. Oh, I'm sorry. Did not mean to interrupt you, Josh.
No, that's okay.
Let's look at a couple more. Maybe pull up Kouri's again there, the blue bubble.
Poor guy.
And she says that she's not mad, but you did promise to say goodbye in person.
Okay.
It's not what I want to do, but it's not fair.
Yeah, I'm tracking now.
Okay.
That sounds like adios to me.
So it was late 21 after the vacation was purchased that there was a discussion about ending the relationship. Fair?
Appears that way.
Okay. But you didn't end it then. I mean, I don't know, maybe you did briefly, but if you did, you got back together, right? Or you resumed. I know you were never together, but you resumed your relationship.
Yes.
Okay. Let's look at text State Exhibit 218D that's been admitted. And Katie, could you just get to the All right. So, Mr. Grossman, this was about, well, first it was about a television show called Dope Sick, right? We talked about that when you're direct. Well, you and Mr. Bloodworth talked about that.
Mr. Grossman, my apologies. We need words, yes or no.
Okay.
No.
I can't see. Can you zoom in a little bit for me,
Go ahead.
please?
And while Katie's doing that, and you take a look,
Okay.
yeah, she's starting a new TV show, Dope Sick, correct?
Correct.
All right. And she's asking you questions about if you have taken drugs, right?
Yes.
And you kind of go back and forth.
Yes.
And at one point, she tells you, and Katie will pull up the text, you can see it.
Katie's no
She has a
Scott.
whole cabinet full of all sorts of prescriptions, but it's not her thing, correct?
Correct.
And then you need the painful one.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have texted that.
And then she
girlfriend.
also tells you, and we'll pull up the text, that when she had her last child, that she had a bunch of pain pills and they were still in the cupboard. She just hadn't even taken them, correct?
Yes.
Okay. But you guys talk back and forth about drug use, and is it fair to say, and it's just a yes or no question, that you have on and off used illicit drugs? Fair?
Fair.
All right. Okay, let's move to State Exhibit 227D. And pull that up so Mr. Grossman can see the date.
Yeah, I can nab it.
All right. So do you see that these texts were on Valentine's Day 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
And you said you recognized them as texts between you and Kouri. But do you recall specifically anything about that day, that Valentine's Day 2022?
I've tried to remember. I don't even know where we were, what we did that day. I don't think it was able to be extracted, or because I figured my
Misty, you're
GPS
not
would have been able to clue me in, but
entirely wrong.
So
I
you
could
don't
see
even,
where you.
even though the text said you met up,
that.
you don't even remember if you met up? I mean,
if the text
let me
say
rephrase
that
that.
we met up, I assume we met up, unless the
And-
text say that hey, change the plans.
I would agree with you. The text do say that. I'm just asking you if you have a memory of it, of the actual meetup.
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. So there wasn't anything about that day that Kouri did or said that caused that particular day, July 14th, 2022, to stand out in your memory. Fair?
Well, no, I can't remember where we were, and that's not
That's fair. It's a while ago.
and it's not that nothing memorable occurred that day. I just don't remember, man.
Are you
Okay,
trying
that's
to like spill simp
Let's look
for
at State's
her?
Exhibit
What?
229. And I believe it's the second and third page of those texts. So this is the next day, July 15th, 2022. And you maybe blow that up for Mr. Grossman. Is this page 2?
Let me see what this is.
All right, let's go to page 3.
Talk when
Yes, we could blow those up.
Josh was like bragging about her and how great she
Okay,
is.
So
and
this
she
is
was
where
like,
you
"Keep it
tell
to
Ms.
yourself."
Richins, I am in love with you.
Yes.
And
Over a text.
go ahead, let's keep going. And she responds to you like you're actually in love with me. We're not just other like friends or an affair. You're in love with me, correct?
Right.
And that was February 15th of 2022.
Yes.
All right. Let me take that down. Okay, I want to move to March of 2022. If we could pull up State's Exhibit 2-32D. I think it's page 3. And Kouri's text there. I can't see unless you blow it up. Okay, so this is the text, and this is on February 23rd, 2022. Do you see that at the bottom?
Yes.
And she's talking to you about the property that has ended up being called the Midway Mansion, right?
Sounds like
And
a
that she has a dream that
horrible financial
could-
decision.
and actually I think she describes it in the text before, if you can go to that. She has a dream about you two living in the mansion, and that she could be divorced and you could live there and just have a farm and a number of things.
Yes.
She's super
And
weird.
then we can go back to the other one. But then she tells you this isn't possible. It's just fun to dream about, right?
What you just highlighted, yes, ma'am. Yeah.
So, Mr. Grossman, would it be fair to say that the talk about a future together between you and Kouri was really more a fantasy than a realistic expectation?
My opinion. You want my opinion on it?
Sure.
I'd say yeah. More of something that maybe I thought I wanted, but didn't necessarily, like I couldn't picture it in the future, you know? I don't know if that answers your question.
It does answer my question. Okay, let's move on to 2-36D, State's Exhibit. And maybe we could blow this up and go through it a little bit. So these texts were on March 2nd, 2022, 2 days before Eric Richins' death, right?
Or a day before.
Yeah, about a day and a half, right? Because he died early morning, 2022, or March 4th. Okay, if we can scroll a little bit. A little farther. Now, in these texts, Ms. Richins is telling you that she's going to be closing on the property in Midway. Is that right?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to see that bottom one.
Dogs.
Yes,
Okay. And this is the biggest deal that she's closed on, correct?
correct.
Is it fair to say she was very excited about this property?
Yes,
And she says that she wants to get together with you on Friday to celebrate this closing, right?
right.
And what was your plan on Friday to get together to celebrate?
We were supposed to meet sometime mid-morning for brunch. Brunch and mimosas was the plan.
Can we pull up States 238-D? We go to the one where it says hang in there. Just a minute, she'll pull up the text in. Well, you can't see it on the screen. Okay, here we go. So this is again March 2nd, 2022 in the evening, right?
Yes,
And Kouri implies that you're sad or having a difficult day, correct?
yes.
Do you remember why you were sad? If you don't, that's fine, but if you do,
I don't. No, ma'am.
that's fine.
Not me.
And she tells you to just give her a few days and
More for
hang
you.
in there until Friday, correct?
Yes,
Do you, well, let me ask you this.
Champagne gives
When
me
she
a
told you to
really
hang in there
bad
till
hangover.
Friday, was that because she was planning on meeting you for brunch on Friday? Do you know why?
Hold on. Are you referring to the Friday or to the last question?
Your Honor, the question that essentially asked what Kouri Richins was thinking by Friday.
I can rephrase.
Please
Fine.
do. Sustain. Thank you.
Okay. Why was she telling you to hang in there till Friday? What was going to happen on Friday?
all up.
Same thing.
Sustained just a speculation as to why Ms. Richins was waiting. The question regarding what he recalls was going to happen on Friday is permissible. If you'd answer that, sir.
The only thing I knew about Friday was brunch and mimosas. So,
Okay.
and the closing on the house. She was getting the keys that day.
So that was a big day.
Right.
Did she ever tell you that you were going to be together on Friday permanently? It's, I think he can say yes or no. We're not asking what Ms. Richins said specifically.
It's very specific in that question. Sustained.
All right, let me ask it this way. Did you ever have the impression that come Friday, the two of you were going to be together forever?
Objection, Your Honor. Foundation on how he would get an impression.
I'm going to overrule that one. Go ahead, sir.
No.
Did you ever have any impression that as of Friday, Eric Richins would be out of the picture?
No.
All right. And then let's go to 239.
He's getting mad.
D1. So
He
this
knows
is
where they're
Friday,
going.
March 4th, the day you were supposed to meet for brunch, right? The beginning might be March 3rd, if I can see that.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm just seeing 3-3.
Okay, let's scroll down. Okay, we can start right there. When you say it's official now, are you talking about the property or are you talking about something else? The Midway Mansion? Or do you remember?
What was the text previous, please?
It was from you. It just says, I hope I get to see it. Do you know if you were referring to the mansion?
That's what it sounds like.
Obviously.
Okay.
You'd have to go up another text.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going. That's fine. I mean, if you don't remember for sure, I get that. Let's keep going. You can see that.
That was dumb.
Okay, maybe this helps put it in context because her response is the possibilities are so endless with that place. And I would run to love it as a business. I skipped a little, but that's the gist.
Right.
Does that help you recall? Were you talking about the Midway Mansion on March 3rd of 2022?
If that text is directly following the ones in front of it, then yeah.
Okay. But then March 4th comes about, and this we can skip down to this, skip this. And you two are supposed to meet for brunch, correct?
Yes.
But Kouri doesn't show up.
Right.
And you text her to see what's happening
Yes.
and why she isn't there.
Yes.
It's not like her to not show up.
It's not like her to be a minute late.
Okay. And that's when you find out that Eric Richins had passed away that early morning.
So I thought it was my recollection when she says brunch, I'm thinking 10 o'clock sharp, right?
Okay.
And I thought that I texted her because I could just sense, I could feel something was wrong because she was late. I hadn't heard anything from her. So I texted her, is everything okay? And she responded. That's when she told me. But like, I thought it was, how do I say it? I thought all that would have happened prior to noon at least. But can I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
But I was shown texts that say that it happened at 2 o'clock, but I thought it happened earlier. So your question was that morning. I don't know if it was that morning. I thought it was that morning, but I've seen texts that say 2 p.m. So
All right. So your recollection is different time-wise as to what shows on these texts.
I think so. At one point in time, I asked for some texts of mine and hers so I could review them.
You asked who for some texts?
I was in a meeting. Ms.
Mr.
Margaret
Bloodthirsty?
provided them with me.
And by Ms. Margaret, do you mean the county attorney, Ms. Margaret Olson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But all I got was the month of March, but it was like that. So
What do you mean when you say it was like that?
It was thick. There were a lot of text messages that month. So I'm not faulting her for stopping there, but
Let me I just want to make the record
Room in
clear.
the back.
You said you held
Pick up.
your thumb and finger together about an inch. So you got about an inch worth of pages of text.
right.
Okay.
And they were just for the month of March. And that's because I was trying to figure out what happened too,
Okay.
So I'm going through them and the timelines on them. I'm not saying this is the case, but to me, they appeared off by several hours. Like my text, something that I thought I sent at 11 a.m. would be 4 p.m. or whatever the case was.
Oh, because it was universal time.
And then I don't know if that was corrected, if I was doing bad math because of the time zones so I don't know. Time-wise, I don't know. Some of it doesn't necessarily coincide with my memory, but it might be corrected. I don't know.
When you say it might be corrected, what are you talking about?
Just that one text, for instance, because I remember very clearly where I was at, which direction I was facing when I was told that he had passed. And I just remember it not being as late as what it says on the screen. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely off. But that's
No, you're not.
So you would wonder
That's
if what
accurate.
the time is on these texts is incorrect.
right.
All right.
By several hours.
And you notice this in a lot of texts? Or just these ones this day?
You
No,
guys,
I think,
are you picking up what
I
I'm
think
throwing
it's
down?
consistent amongst everything.
If you
I
look,
looked at.
It said
No, I-
Just that the time was
universal
off?
time,
Everything was just pushed
not
forward.
mountain time.
You know better than I do. I don't know what they call the time difference. You got it +8 and all this.
Yes,
nonsense. I
the
don't know.
meridian
So
time. I turned to Alex because he's our phone guy. But yes, I do know what you're referring to. That sometimes on the phone is 7 or 8 hours ahead of when it actually happened, right?
Right.
Is that what you were referring to?
yes,
So you were just wondering why the times didn't seem to comport.
right.
Okay. All right, that's fair. But let me ask you this. Was it March 4th that you found out that Mr. Richins had passed? March 4th of
Yes,
2022.
yes,
All right. Were you surprised by that information?
yes. Yep.
So you didn't meet up with Kouri as planned on March 4th, correct?
Correct.
And you didn't see Kouri for a couple of weeks, approximately, give or take.
Yeah, I would guess 10 days to 2 weeks, something like that.
Okay. I'm going to come back to that in just a moment, but can we quickly look at State's Exhibit 253D, where, you know which one I'm looking for? Since you read my mind, Katie. Okay, this is when Ms. Richins tells you that she found out that Eric died of a fentanyl overdose, right?
You're gonna have to let me read it, but in my mind,
Well, go ahead and look at, yeah, right there where it's highlighted.
Oh, tell us. Tell us what your mind says,
I
sir.
didn't know what fentanyl was then, so I don't know if that's why it didn't stick. But I remember. I mean, I can go through and read all this if you want me to.
No, I just want to know if this is the text where she told you. I mean, you don't have to know what fentanyl is. Is this the text?
It's written right there.
All right. I just wanted you to confirm for the jury what the date of that text was.
4/15.
April 15th of 2022.
Yes.
All right. Now let's go on to when you met with Ms. Richins a couple of weeks later and you drove up into the Uentas. You with me?
Yes.
All right. And you just testified about a conversation that you had with her at that time.
Yes.
Right? And you told, well, let me back up. You were interviewed by, I don't know if it was by the prosecution or by their investigator in about the spring of 2023 about this case. Is that right?
It was warm outside. I don't remember.
Was it shortly after Kouri was arrested?
I think, yeah.
Okay. And that's when you told them about this conversation, right?
No.
When did you tell them about the conversation? Let me ask this question. You're the one that told them about this conversation. That information came from you, correct?
Yes.
Why did you tell them about this conversation?
Because I was trying to figure out what happened. And, oh man. So never for a moment did I have a clue, a hint, not a fleeting thought that something intentionally might have happened to him, right?
Right.
Let alone from her. So, I think we'd gone a year without speaking at that point, and I don't know if I turned on the truck radio and I heard she wrote a book and wasn't surprised, but then I started. I listened to the interview she gave about her book, and then maybe I did some research on my phone and saw that she had just been arrested, or either she just got arrested. I don't know, days later, a week later.
Okay. And then do you recall who you met with when you talked about this conversation?
After I found that out, I was overwhelmed with, guilt, sorrow over my wrongdoings, infidelity. And, and that's when I called. I was trying to get a hold of Eric's sister to tell her I don't think she was home. I spoke with her husband instead. Told him what I told him, and he told me, I forget the guy's name, but he said, I think there's somebody that would like to talk to you. And it was the Richins family private investigator. I think I called him immediately after I hung up, spoke with him. I don't recall the ins and outs of the conversation, but he told me that Kouri had done it, that she was guilty. He couldn't tell me why, but she and that changed everything for me. I was blown away. And then I'm like looking at everything in our past with a different set of goggles on through different lenses. And I was trying to figure out if she did it and I could help, that's what I was going to do. And that's sometime after that, it wasn't the first time I met with the investigator. I think it was the second time or something. It dawned on me, oh man, what about that one time she asked me this? What about the time she said that?
Okay.
And
So let me just stop you just for a minute so I can ask a couple of questions. So Investigator Gabler, the family's detective, just told you she's definitely guilty.
I don't know if he used the word definitely, but said that.
She did it.
Right.
All right. So then you started thinking back with 20/20 hindsight about conversations,
Right.
which led you to think of the conversation in the Uentas, fair?
Yes.
All right. Today, sitting here, when you think back on that conversation, Does that conversation seem like it was a strange conversation to you?
Man, I can't tell one way from the other anymore.
Oh my
I've been
God, why is
confused
the
for
defense
years? You know?
This conversation was about more than just what you did in Iraq, right?
Yeah.
This conversation, was it about just life and death in general?
Yeah, it's about that. It was about lots of things. It was about the boys. It was about shooting a bow. It was about God. It was about
why is her
supernatural
attorney
stuff.
bringing this up?
And at the time you were having the conversation, did it seem like a strange conversation back at the time it happened?
At the time it happened, her and I just experienced supernatural things. So no, there was nothing that was surprising at that. But the talk was not surprising.
So it was in context with things that were going on and that you were talking about at that time.
Yeah.
Do you know why you were talking about bow hunting? Why was that part of this? It seems a little different than the rest of the conversation.
She was talking about she was talking good things about Eric and how phenomenal of a man. And I don't know. And she mentioned it, how good her boys were, or I can't remember. One of them can, one of them can't at that time.
Bow hunt?
Well, I don't know. It was one of them was shooting a bow, one of them wasn't.
Oh.
I don't remember. But
So she wanted to learn to shoot a bow. Is that what that was about?
she did. She told me that.
Okay.
Or she already knew how. I don't remember.
Not my thing. You do you, boo boo, but I understand. It's
When you
good
and
for
Kouri were together,
men.
were you aware
bonding.
that Eric had had an affair also?
I was told that.
All right. You'd mentioned during direct that you did work for Kouri here in Utah, and that sometimes she would just pay you in lump sums. Do you recall that?
Interesting.
Do you recall a lump sum she paid you in the amount of $25,000 after Eric died?
I remember that lump sum. My timeline's pretty foggy though.
Okay.
I feel like it was after he passed. Yes.
Okay. And was that for a house that you flipped together that she felt she owed you money on?
Yeah, I think.
And
True.
is that what you thought it was anyway?
I agree.
That was-
I agree.
If not all of it, that was definitely a large part of it. I mean, there's. I don't know. Yes.
You were aware that Kouri got a life insurance policy, right?
Yeah, she texted me one time. I believe she texted me. She just found out and sent a text like, "Look at this," kind of thing.
And what was her reaction about receiving that life insurance?
I don't know. It was through texts, I believe,
Well,
and she just seemed like surprised, like it was unexpected.
it was unexpected she was going to get that policy, is what your impression was of her demeanor.
Yes, we're sitting here right now. I mean, it's in the text messages though.
Okay. Would it be fair to say that Kouri was protective of Eric and his reputation?
Yes.
So after Eric passed away, did Kouri see you as often as before he passed away?
No. I mean, immediately thereafter, we didn't see each other at all for a little span of time. And then, no, I think she was doing things with other people, grieving, whatever she was doing. So,
Did she appear to change after he died?
yes. How so? Like, yeah, I mean, I
Well,
think
so when you could tell me how you thought she was different after his death.
I would just say in the normal ways that anybody would be different after something of that magnitude. I mean, the effect it has on her children and how she's got to handle that. You know, you can't go from that to talking to me on the phone and be the same, I don't assume.
Did she come across as happy that Eric was gone?
No.
Did she come across as grieving or sad?
Yeah. But I didn't see her in that window directly thereafter. But when I saw her, I think it was more sporadic
Okay.
than usual. But yeah, there were times where, you know, she was been out of shape in front of me.
All right. And you said you couldn't remember how long you continued to see each other after Eric passed away, but does 3 or 4 months sound close?
I don't know because it was so sporadic. It was like a chunk here, a chunk there, but I thought it was longer. I thought it was 6 to 10.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. But then Kouri ended the relationship, correct?
Right.
And what was your feeling about ending the relationship? I mean, were you sad?
Yeah.
Did Kouri, though, appear to have made up her mind? It was just done?
I don't know. I think she liked me. So whether, I mean, yeah, it appeared as though it's done, but who knows?
It was done, right?
Yeah, it was ultimately.
I mean, after that, you stopped seeing each other, correct? And did you?
This is the first time I've seen her since that day. So
Which was either late 2022 or early 23. You don't remember for sure.
I don't know. It was.
Well, it sounds like probably in 2022.
It was cold outside, so it was late.
Oh my God, I love how he
The same year
remembers
that Eric
things
passed,
by the
it was the end
weather.
of that year. That's when it was, or the very beginning of the next.
Did you exchange more text messages after that, or was that it?
Not that I can recall. I don't know.
Please have one moment. Thank you, Mr. Grossman. I don't have anything further.
Recross.
So when you and Kouri Richins were in the Uintas 10 or 14 days after Eric's died, we were talking about a lot of things, right?
Yes, primarily that because I hadn't even spoken to her hardly, so I was trying to see how she felt. You know what I mean?
And when you were talking about Eric and bow hunting and the boys, part of what you were talking about was what a phenomenal father he was, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Anything further, Ms. Lewis?
Phenomenal father. Yeah.
Please listen to me.
Sorry.
It's okay. Did Kouri give you an impression about how she felt that the boys had lost their phenomenal father?
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Sustained. Anything further, Ms. Lewis?
Could we approach?
Sure.
I'm like, I talk about this all the time on my streams. Like, you don't want a stream to end, but you see it's coming to an end. And you're just like, in your mind, you're trying to find other things that could help you extend what's going on or what you're thinking or validate your thoughts, opinions, feelings. And I can't find anything. Well, thanks for bumping around here. If you'd like to come back anytime, you're welcome. Just hit the
Is anything else,
subscribe
Mr.
button and like the stream.
No, you're good.
Okay. Counsel, may we release this witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you are free to go.
Thanks. Sorry.
Thank you for your patience.
All right.
Please watch your step. Mr. Bloodworth, appropriate time to recess for the day.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis, actually, would one lawyer from each side please approach regarding scheduling?
Do we hear anything else about the scheduling on the record before they cut?
Folks, we're going to start at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Between now and then, please maintain some discipline. Do not speak about the case. Don't allow anybody to speak to you about it. Affirmatively avoid reading, watching, or listening to anything about the case. And please do not do any online research about the case at all. Please travel safely. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Please rise for the jury.
Okay. I was kind of just like taking it in. Um, so yeah, that was pretty, that was a lot. That was a lot, you guys. And Coco has come to share her disdain and anger about it. And I appreciate you guys spending some time with me tonight. I know that you could have been a whole bunch of other places, but you decided to spend some time with me, and I greatly appreciate it. To my mods, you guys are what's up, and I hope that you've enjoyed yourself. Now, I heard that there is no court tomorrow, but because I got this algorithm situation that I need to correct since my vacation, I will be live. It might not be the longest live stream. Fridays are always slow, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. And I would love for you guys to join me. And oh, well, you guys are just so sweet. Let me get her off screen. She's a little distracting, you know, being a murderess and all. And I love this for you. And thank you, Standergo. I appreciate it. Yeah, I never consider, like, maybe I'm not going to be feeling that great tomorrow. That could be a possibility. But if that's the case, I will let you know. And I would love that, Misty. Thank you for joining us tonight. Because we are going to go over what happened in court today. And I think there were a few important moments and things for you to be aware of in order to understand this case as well as possible. Once again, I did not show the day 7, I believe, witness, because it went all day, and I don't want you to not watch it if you are interested in this case. I think that you should maybe put it on 1.5 times speed, but don't bite me. But she does go like all day, and especially if you're techie, then it'll be right up your alley. But just not really, or into banking for that matter. There was a lot of like asset management stuff that could be important, the life insurance stuff. But we will break down some of the importance of that stuff tomorrow on my stream. And Mitchell is asking if I will be around tonight for expert. I will do my best to stop by. It's been a really difficult day physically for me, and I can promise you I'm going upstairs to bed right away and just working from there the rest of the night. And that's where I was right up until my stream today. So don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. And I so greatly appreciate all of you. We hit 3,444 views tonight. So I love that for me. I love that for you guys because yeah, it's validating. I appreciate each and every one of you guys so much. I hope you all know that very, very much. Okay. And with that, we are at 3 hours, and adios, muchachos.